Welcome back, guys. We are here. Started game number 1 of today's Go4SC2 Cup finals. And yeah, it will be best of 3 series. Both players agreed on that. And yeah, the first map will be Prime Terraces. Spawning in the bottom right, we have our green Terran player from JKing, Mr. uThermal. And yeah, we see him going for double barracks right here, in addition to the gas, and his opponent spawning in the top left hand corner as the red Terran. This is Mr. JKing. And yeah, after going for the barracks and now adding a reactor, he already goes for his second command center, which will be scouted by uThermal in a second, and then uThermal will think, oh boy, I got 2 barracks, I got 2 Reapers, and I can deal some damage right here. But double Reaper on the way for uThermal, for JKing himself. He's going for the reactor here. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. There will be 1 Reaper, but obviously 2 of JKing's Reapers will be out pretty soon, since they do not have to cross the whole map. So this might be delayed a little bit. But this Reaper has to go back in a second, I think. Maybe he can get another SCV right here. But 2 Reapers now pop, so yeah, he needs to turn around. He will lose his own SCV, most likely. Oh boy, what's going on? Losing 1 Reaper, losing the SCV. And yeah, now uThermal has to run, has to save the 1 Reaper he has left. And yeah, JKing seems to want to go over to the other side of the map, while uThermal was checking out the main base of JKing. So yeah, okay, this first aggression seems to be over. uThermal also going for the expansion now. And yeah, what else do we see? There is a factory for uThermal, and on the other side we have the starport already, so we have JKing being ahead in terms of tech right here. And since there's a reactor, there's a tech lab, we might see... Okay, I just wanted to say tanks, but actually it's a cyclone. So yeah, let's see how this turns out in the end. We have the Reapers waiting for the other 2 Reapers to come in right here and get some shots beforehand. Same thing going down on the other side. So yeah, both players pretty much having this the same thought process there. We have JKing being up 3 SCVs, which is not that much, but yeah, it's something. You have a little bit more income. That's pretty much okay. So oh boy, I didn't turn off the music. Oh, that's bad. But no matter what, yeah, let's just go back. I was just wondering what was playing behind all of the StarCraft sounds. But yeah, we see the bunker going down. So uThermal expects a push right here. Maybe he kind of knows that he's behind in terms of any timings. So yeah, he just wants to be safe right here. 1 medivac is on its way, Cyclone and 4 medivacs in it, and they are heading to the main base. They're seeing now those Reapers. 1 of them will get away with just 6 HP, and then the main base, there we go. Logging on some SCVs, taking them out. And yeah, uThermal defending with some Marines at the same time. A drop going to the main base of JKing, but there's one Viking. He's pretty much dropping at the same point as his opponent, but yeah, taking out all of the Reapers there. Both of them. And oh boy, unload them. Yeah, the medivac of JKing, yeah, seems like he wants to intercept this medivac, and he's going to, and he's logging it on. Oh boy, this was a good catch from JKing. Actually, I like this. Good job, mister. Taking out a medivac full, packed full with Marines. Always is a great catch, and this puts JKing in a pretty good lead right here. Both players have the same amount of workers, but JKing actually is up 20 army supply, has his tanks already being lifted with the medivacs, or one more tank than his opponent. So let's see how this turns out. Both are flying by each other. A scan going down at the front. And JKing sees that there's nothing for uThermal, so he knows that he's able to just go in here right now, while uThermal is flying to the other side with his units himself. And actually the supply difference has equaled out a little bit, but these units at the front are pretty good for JKing. Right here on the other side we have the same stuff going on for uThermal. So let's just see. Yeah, it's kind of like a base trade scenario. It kind of depends if some or one of those players can defend or the other one can. And it looks like uThermal already has the high ground. Both players have the high ground. This tank might be crucial if he can get it. No, he can't. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure who's in the better position. Both players still having the same worker and army count. uThermal now losing some back here, and there's the GG called by uThermal after losing some of the units in the opponent's base. And yeah, JKing therefore taking map number 1 in this series.